Hey, can everybody see me? Can everybody hear me? What is up, everybody? Can you hear me? Am I here? That was probably kind of weird. I was not expecting to come on like that. So I've got some bad news. Michelle is not going to make it tonight, so I'm going to try to do this show solo, which I was not prepared for. But she has come under a vicious sickness in like the past half an hour, and yeah, she's not going to be able to make it. I ran to the store. I got some supplies, some things for her, and she's upstairs in bed. But look, show must go on. Okay, there we go. See, I didn't have any of my settings adjusted or anything like that. What is going on here? How are y'all doing tonight? How are you guys doing tonight? Look, I'm still going to talk about some stuff. I'm going to talk about some stuff. I'm going to get into some stuff. I'm just not used to being here by myself. I'm used to being over there in my other room. So sorry. Look, I'm frazzled right now, but we got 33 people in here. Married with Media Live episode. What episode is this? What episode are we on? Something. Episode something. Let me look at my phone. It's got to be in the 20s, right? 26. 26. Yeah, we got some stuff to talk about. We got a Renfield trailer. We've got some stuff about Avatar news or Avatar box office news. And some other stuff that my wife prepared that I know nothing about. So it's actually going to be kind of fun tonight because I don't know any of the other stories she prepared. So I don't know the context. So hopefully I can get it just by the image that she put in the chat. Okay. Let's see who we got in here. Who we got in here for this crap show tonight? And if you're just now joining me, Michelle is not going to be able to make it tonight. She is pretty sick. I just got home from work, and then she just immediately got sick. That's the sight of my face when I walk through the door. That's what it does to people. Makes them sick immediately. So, yeah, I was like, well, shit. It's like an hour away from the show. I really don't want to cancel. Let me just go on here I'm going to be on here. I'll probably be on here for at least 40, 45 minutes. Let me go on here and try to cover these stories myself and talk with you guys. And we'll see if we can do this. We'll see if we can do this tonight. We got Justin Kirby here. We got Adrian James here. We got Justin Kirby says, I'm so ready to discuss Renfield. It looks insane in the best way. The only way Nicolas Cage can do. I just watched the Renfield trailer right before I went live. I hadn't watched it yet because if we don't do a trailer reaction, like I don't watch trailers. I don't watch them. I don't want to know anything. But I watched it so I could talk about it here tonight. Let's see, because we all know it's going to be banana pants crazy. Yeah, I had no idea how crazy it was going to be, but it looks legit. Like it looks legit. Let's see. Hey, Ken and Michelle, how are you doing? What's up, Chandler? Sorry, Chandler, Michelle is not here. I'm sure you already know that. Happy New Year. Let's see. Basement Blues is here. What's up, Tony? And I know you guys are going to be very disappointed. You know, Michelle's the draw here on this channel. I'm kind of like the sidekick, I feel like. So yeah. Oh, Lance Jackson says, hello, Ken and Michelle. Hope all is well. What is a movie that you laugh so hard and you start crying? Mine is Shrek and Elf. You Don't Mess with Zohan and Big Mama's House and the Friday movies. Well, those are good movies. I definitely laugh a lot in Elf. And Big Mama's House was funny. The first Friday movie is the only one I've seen, but I do love that movie. Trying to think. Laugh so hard and you start crying. I love A 40-Year-Old Virgin. That is one of my favorite comedies of all time. So probably that one. What's up, Gus? How you doing, buddy? Ken. Fat Albert movie. I still have not seen Fat Albert, Lance. I'm going to check it out based on your recommendation. Good taste in comedy land. It's all great movies. So Justin Kirby. What's up, Silent Attacker? What's up, Dimension Scott? What's up, Humble Columbus? Says, hi, folks. Did you get a chance to watch the menu yet? Humble Columbus, we actually did watch the menu back in November, and we have a review on the channel. So go check it out. If you go under our movie reviews playlist, we got a review for you. Let's see. Yeah, we actually saw that movie in the theaters. I know it's on HBO Max now. My Fire Videos is here. What's up? Chandler. All right, let me get to where we actually started here. I know I was a little late. I told you I had to go to the store. I had to take the dog out. I was trying to get everything squared away. Let's see. Please keep doing the monthly audits. They're one of the few things left in things in life that I have left to look forward to. Oh, come on! I'm sure you have a lot to look forward to, Duck Pond. But we're gonna keep doing them. Yeah, that was pretty much every comment we got. I don't think anybody said to stop doing them when we said that in the audit. So yeah, they're gonna keep going. What's up, Silver Bullet? Slante. Dan, do it in 2023. We will do it in 2023. What's up, Mizzy E? How you doing, man? Oh yeah, Tony. Hope you had a good birthday, man. It was Tony's birthday a couple days ago, I think. Happy birthday. Happy late birthday. You know whose birthday it also is today? Somebody we're going to talk about here in a second. It's Nicolas Cage's birthday today. It was either yesterday or today. I think it's today, though. Nicolas Cage's birthday is today. So, yeah, what are some of y'all's favorite Nicolas Cage movies? You know, maybe we can talk about that. Watch him while playing The Sims. Hey everyone, the Renfield trailer looks ridiculous in the best way. Happy birthday to Nicolas Cage today. Yep, Sue confirmed it is his birthday today. What's up, Sue? We can see and hear you, Ken. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Like I had my webcam thing up and I was like, am I on the screen right now? I was like, shit. But that's what happens. You know, that's what happens. I still don't like, let me fix this again. Let me make myself just a tiny bit brighter. The thing is that I have to constantly adjust it when I bring it out here versus in my office. It's never at a setting that I like. Everybody's saying hey to each other. Emmett says no, Michelle. He says no, Michelle. I'm out of here. Fuck this. I'm gone. Oh goodness, we're gonna have a good time, Emmett. You know, but not too good a time. I'm not gonna have that good a time without my wife. You know, I don't want her to think I'm having fun down here while she's upstairs. You know, sick as a dog. So we're just gonna power through this. I'm gonna read you the news. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. That's what's gonna happen tonight. Let's see. Luckily, watching from home tonight. Nice. Hope she feels better. I hope she does too. Oh no, get better, Michelle. Yeah, she's down for the count. Rest is good. Charge the old battery. Yeah. Sending good thoughts to Michelle. Basement Blue says episode. Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh, I'm very excited for Evil Dead Rise. The poster sucked. But the trailer was awesome. At least they delivered on the trailer. And we do have 42 people in here. If you haven't yet, hit the like button. And if you didn't hear me in the opening, Michelle is not feeling very well tonight. She came down with a sickness. About an hour before we went live. So she will not be here. Silent Attacker, hope Michelle feels better. We have not seen Megan. We had plans to see Megan Monday morning. Like we're literally going to drive to the theater because we both really want to see it. Like I've heard so many good things about it. We made plans to go to the theater Monday morning to go see it. I hope that pans out. Hopefully this isn't a sickness that lasts more than 24 hours and we can still do that. Otherwise, we'll probably see it by Tuesday or Wednesday, but we'll definitely have a review next week. Yeah, I didn't. I hate canceling. I really hate canceling. So figured I'd come down here and y'all. I mean, yeah, it's not going to be the most exciting, fun show that we've ever done here, but it's something. I'm sure it's not as nice as getting to stare at my ugly mug versus me and my wife. Um, but it is what it is. No, I did not watch Oppenheimer. I told you. I told y'all I don't watch trailers unless I have to, unless I do a trailer reaction. And we did not do a trailer reaction for Oppenheimer because my wife could care less about Oppenheimer. So, like, that's the thing with her. I'd be like, let's do a trailer reaction. I wanted to do a trailer reaction for Renfield. And she goes, I don't care about that. So if she doesn't care about it, she's not she's not doing a reaction to it. Um, so that's how that goes. And as far as Oppenheimer, look, I like Christopher Nolan as a director. He's done some good stuff for sure, but he's not always my cup of tea. Like I thought I didn't like Tenet that much at all. Like it's a well-made movie. Like I can respect it, but I wasn't a huge fan of Tenet. I wasn't the biggest fan of Dunkirk. I think Inception's incredibly overrated. Now I haven't seen it in about 8 years. I've been wanting to rewatch it. Maybe I'll think differently of it now. I don't know. I love Interstellar though. I love Interstellar. That movie's awesome. Um, Other than that, yeah, outside the Batman movies, all the Batman movies are great, the ones he did. I'm not the biggest Nolan fan. But I respect him as a filmmaker. I respect him. Cried laughing Emperor's New Groove when I first saw it in theaters. I haven't seen that movie in a while. Feel bad. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Holland. Superbad. Yes. Superbad is one. Liar Liar is also one that I've always thought was super hilarious. Liar Liar. Yep, you got it. Nancy says, Michelle's not here. Kenny, how is your chance to get the Vinegar Syndrome subscription? You have 3 hours and 20. I'm not getting it, Nancy. I decided Sunday night definitively that I was not going to get it. That wasn't I'm not going to get it now. Maybe in a couple of days I'll decide I get it. Nope. Definitively Sunday night I said I'm not going to get it. But I heard that last year they did the halfway subscription. So there's always a chance for the halfway subscription. So we'll get back together in May and decide if I'll do it for the rest of 2023. So there's a good chance of that. But I got to get down here to my buddy Gus with a $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Gus. You are the man. Incredibly generous. Says get a better Michelle. Yes. See, she's so sick right now. She can't even be in the chat. Like she's literally out. She is out right now. Pineapple Express is awesome. Magic Hands, what's up, man? God be with you guys always in your physical media. Con Air and Moonstruck. Con Air is my favorite. That's my favorite Nick Cage movies, Con Air. Gone in 60 Seconds, a good movie. That's a good movie. Let's see. Moonstruck is good. Everybody saying hey to each other. What's up, Manuel? What is the main theater chain in your area of Kentucky? It's hard to say, Manuel, because I feel like we have like one of each. Like we have an AMC. I think we have 2 Cinemarks, so maybe you could say that's the main one. And we've got a Regal, and I'm trying to think. The one that we go to is called Escape, and I don't know like how big of a chain that one is, but that's usually the one that we go to. And we used to have, I think this is a local name, or maybe they're nationwide, I don't know, but Keystone used to have a theater that was right down the street from our house, like a mile away, like half a mile away. I used to go to the theater all the time. I would just drive down the street and go to that one. And during the pandemic, it closed down. And I'll be honest, like that kind of destroyed my love for going to the theater because it was so convenient. I could drive right down the street. The prices were amazing. It wasn't one of those like huge theaters. There weren't like big IMAX theaters, but it was a good theater. Like it had some good sized screens, and it was a nice place. And it was cheap. Like you could go there during the day and get a ticket for $5. for the matinee, and I think at night it was only like $7.50, and you get a large popcorn for like $5 and a drink for like $4. It was just super affordable, and me and my family used to go there all the time. And when they closed it down, it really just took the wind out of my sails. I was just like, because I like the other theater that we go to, but to be honest, the other one, my wife and I only went like on date nights and stuff because we would be out there anyway, out to eat and stuff. So I like that theater, but it wasn't like my go-to. And they closed down my go-to, so that really just messed with me. And I'm trying to rekindle my love of the theater, but hopefully I'll get there. A picture of her next. I should have done that. Goodness. Christopher Nolan's best movie, in my opinion. The Prestige is great too. The Prestige is great too. Oh, she's gone, Adrian. Did you not hear me? She is not here. She is sick. Nice. The Rock is great. The Rock's awesome. Just got here. We are missing my wife, BN. She is not going to make it tonight. She is down with the sickness. Oh, wah. Sorry, I did my best disturbed. Hit those like buttons, says being chilly. That's too bad. The hurt put on businesses as a result of lockdowns was worse than virus itself. Yeah, I agree. I was pissed when it happened too. I was pissed. I was so mad. Because everybody was like, well, it'll be fun. All the theaters will come back open again. I was like, really? Because mine's not. You son of a bitches. They died. But the actual business, because I'm pretty sure it was a family-owned business. They still have one theater opened in another parts of the state, but it's like an hour away from me, so that would be even further. Get well soon, Michelle. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you. What's going on? I'm enjoying this Kentucky weather up. It's been okay. It's been okay. Here for vacation. What'd you come up here for? Vacation in Kentucky, RWR. It's not even the Derby. Did you come up here to drink some bourbon, eat a hot brown, maybe go to Six Flags, the zoo? Michelle would probably feel better if you did a few impromptu Shout Factory purchases on the stream. No, she would not. No, she would not. They got a sale. There are some businesses I don't mind seeing closed. Yeah, I mean, it just depends. I mean, it's never good to have a business close, but yeah, I'm sure there's some. All right, let's get into these topics. Let me get into these topics real quick. So we did have like I said, I'm blind on a few of these topics, but we did have the Renfield trailer drop this week, and I just watched it, like I said, and I got to be honest, I didn't know what kind of budget this movie was working with, but it looks like it's a pretty legit studio movie. And again, it's Universal, which makes sense. Universal monsters are it's basically Dracula, using the Dracula characters. But I don't know, just for some reason, when I heard Renfield and I seen the pictures of Nicolas Cage, I was thinking more like low budget, maybe like straight to VOD or something like that. Because to be honest, that's all Nicolas Cage has been doing the past few years, with the exception of Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, Nicolas Cage in like a big budget movie. That's cool. This looks legit. So I gotta be honest, I'm excited. Now the tone could go either way, I think. I think it could really work, but I also think that it could not, depending on the comedy and how it hits. But I don't know. I'm excited for it. I think Nicolas Cage looks really good in the makeup, and I think that it was cool that they didn't really show him until the end of the trailer, and it was a good moment that they decided to show him. So yeah, I'm excited for Renfield for sure. But also, I think it's kind of smart that they're, not. They've got Nicholas Hoult, I guess is what I'm trying to say. They got Nicholas Hoult, who I'm not saying Nicolas Cage isn't a great actor. He's a legend. But Nicholas Hoult is a world-class actor who's at the top of his game at this point. Such a great actor. If you don't, believe me, watch the show The Great on Hulu or The Menu. Like he's been in so many The Favorite, so many great movies and TV shows. And he's just a fantastic actor. So I think it's good that they have him in this movie to kind of ground it a little bit more performance-wise, because Nicolas Cage, as we know, and we love him for this, can take it completely off the rails at any moment's notice. So I think if he has a legit actor like Nicholas Hoult, and also Awkwafina's in this movie, who I do enjoy some stuff. Awkwafina, look, she's kind of goofy in some movies, but like she can legitimately act. If you've seen the movie The Farewell, then you would know that. But she's a legitimately good actress too. So having those two in it to kind of ground it, and then have Nicolas Cage kind of play off of them with his goofy outlandishness, I think could work very well. But again, it could go either way. But I'm excited to see it for sure. I think it just looks good. Like it looks like a big budget, like studio movie. And I'm just happy to see Nicolas Cage. I hope he gets more stuff like this, because I think Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent was also in the theaters as well. So maybe that's signs that they're bringing Nicolas Cage back in the like big time Hollywood roles, and he'll start getting more big budget movies again. Because he's been doing like straight to Blu-ray and DVD and streaming for like the past 10 years, it feels like. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of Renfield. And Cal says, Kenny No Shells, false advertise. I know she's very sick, Cal. So I'm going to stay on here as long as I can and try to get through these news tidbits. Oh, you're visiting your friend? Cool, man. Warren Irving, $2 super chat. Thank you so much, man. He says, by far the best reviewer on YouTube. Appreciate it. I appreciate that, but I'm far from the best reviewer on YouTube. But I appreciate that. You're very kind. Renfield's horror comedy. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it looks really good, and it looks like the comedy get hit very well. But at the same time, I don't know. Yeah, it could go either way. But I think, look, I'm confident it'll be good. I think it'll be fun. It's not going to be a masterpiece, but I think I'm confident enough in the performances and the performers in the movie to think it'll at least be good. Okay. Renfield, did you hear they are making a 10 Saw film? I did hear that. That's been news for a little bit, hasn't it? Yeah, I'm not a big Saw fan, but I'm sure that I'll see it. I like Spiral okay. Working at the cinema was blessing and a curse. I hated dealing with some of the people. One incident that happened when I was working are these teens who snuck in and threw it icy at the screen. That's not good. That is not good. They got caught and seriously threw an icy at the screen. These kids were trouble carrying giant stuffed animals and running through it. Wow. I don't know if I could put up with that, Justin. Yeah, I hope she gets better soon, soon too, Cal. All right, let's but thank you for that. Let's get to the next story. So we got all the James Cameron fans can rejoice, because their Lord and Savior James Cameron has once again showed everybody why he is the best in the business at making money at the box office, because Avatar 2 surpassed Top Gun Maverick to be the highest grossing film of 2022, and it did it in what, 2-3 weeks? Top Gun Maverick has been out since May and is still going. But you know what? Nobody anticipated that Top Gun Maverick was going to do what it did. And Top Gun Maverick didn't need to make $1.5 billion to recoup its money. Apparently, Avatar has got to make $2 billion to even recoup its money. So Avatar 2 is supposed to be a juggernaut. Top Gun was not. So yeah, this is big news because Top Gun was, I think, the highest grossing movie of the year, wasn't it? Like overall? Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like it was. But yeah, Avatar 2, and I think it's the 9th grossing movie of all time now. I think it's the 9th grossing movie of all time. So how far do you all see this going? Do you think Avatar 2 is going to be in the theaters until May, or or June and just keep raking in the money? Is it going to get to $3 billion? I mean, look, everybody was making fun of Avatar 2. I remember, look, I wasn't excited for Avatar 2, but I remember saying, do not doubt James Cameron. Don't doubt him. People are going to go see this damn movie just out of curiosity. So do not doubt James Cameron. Because people are like, I don't know who's going to go see Avatar 2. I was like, no, people are going to go see it. They're going to go see it. And they did. I haven't seen it. But you know what? I didn't see the first Avatar in theaters because everybody went to it and everybody said how great it was and how awesome it was. And I was just like, really? That doesn't look good at all. So I didn't go see it. And then I watched it on DVD at home on a 42-inch plasma flat screen. I thought it was okay. So I am going to revisit it. I'm going to watch it on Blu-ray. That's kind of the holdup of me going to the theater to see the second one because it's been so long since I've seen the first one that I want to make sure I've got a fresh set of eyes, or that I know what's going on. So I'm going to view the first one with a fresh set of eyes, and then we're going to go see the second one. Or maybe it's just me and my son that'll go see the second one. I don't know if my wife's into it at all. Oh, Manuel, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I really appreciate it. I have not, and the main reason is because my wife wants to watch it with me. So we are going to watch it. We had to make Terrifier 2 our top priority this week. And apparently, we're soft horror fans because we didn't love it. That's the horror community these days. If you don't love the trendy horror film, you're a soft non-horror fan that's not a fan of the genre. So yeah, Terrifier 2 is okay. It's okay. I just don't get all the fuss outside of the extreme gore, but I mean, it's all right. But I'm excited to watch Freeway. But no, she wanted, as soon as she found out Reese Witherspoon was in it, she wanted to check it out. So we're gonna watch it. Let's see. No one thought Top Gun Maverick was gonna do it. Yeah, exactly. I ain't hating culture. I ain't hating on nobody. Sheer return on investment, Terrifier 2 is dominated and has made more than 40 times its budget back at the box office. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're going by that, budget times actual box office. Yeah, it's the most successful technically, I guess. But it didn't make the most money. But yeah, technically it's the most successful. Ken, are you going to see? Yes, we talked about that earlier, Kevin. We're gonna go try to see it on Monday. But if my wife's still feeling sick, then we probably won't get to it till Tuesday or Wednesday. Y'all can get off the hate wagon. Did you love Avatar 2 culture? Did you go see it? I still have to see Avatar 2. I wasn't gonna go see Avatar 2, but I went to see it with my mom and it was good. Yeah, I get hung up on that 3-hour runtime. I'm sorry, I just do. No movie should be 3 hours. Come on. I mean, yeah, it has its place for a movie to be 3 hours, but I don't know. Just too much. If you really think about it, James Cameron has never had a bad sequel. T2 was great and Aliens was great. Yeah, and I mean, Aliens was a sequel of a movie that he didn't have anything to do with. So the fact that he was able to take that over and deliver such a great sequel was very impressive. Top Gun was the highest grossing movie for 2022 than Avatar, but yeah. Oh, is he? That comment was in my comment thread, Shane. Sorry about that. No, you're fine, Manuel. You're fine. I don't blame you for that type of stuff. Look, you can comment whatever you want. It's all good. I'll get over it. But I'm gonna call you out for it. Saw Avatar 2 and Babylon in a week. That's just Babylon 2, like 3 hours. Come on, Damien Chazelle. Come on. Really gotta make it 3 hours. But look, there's some 3-hour movies that I don't feel the runtime at all, and I think are really great. Like The Green Mile is 3 hours, and I think that movie moves at a very good pace. And I think that all of those minutes are warranted in the 3 hours. I haven't been to a movie theater in 3 or 5 years. I do plan on seeing it. You plan on seeing it in the theater, culture? Supposedly, I looked today. Sometimes stuff will just show up on Blu-ray.com. So Black Panther: Wakanda Forever showed up on 4K on Blu-ray.com today, and it's supposed to come out February the 7th, according to that. So I put it out, and yeah. And that's the thing. Like, if you leave a 3-hour movie and you're like, yeah, you could have cut some time there. Like, that wasn't needed. Like, even Endgame. Like, yeah, I know it was the final chapter, but they could have cut some stuff out of Endgame to make it like 2 hours and 45 minutes or something. And the Batman sure as hell did not need to be 3 hours. That movie could have easily been 2 hours and 20 minutes. Uh, Yeah, one of these days I've gotten that ever since I've reviewed movies. I used to do written reviews on my Instagram like back in 2017, 2018, and ever since then like I've always gotten like pushback for how I rate things. And I just have I guess a different way of seeing things at some people. I always think of it like a letter grade or like if you got 100% on your test, like a 90 to 100% would be you got an A, right? So in my mind, like a 9 or 10. I used to rate things 1 to 10. I actually hate doing 5, but it just became easier for me to express that rating in like reviews and stuff because Letterbox uses the 5 scale. So I just started using the 5 scale. But I've always liked doing 1 to 10 because I just think that there's so there's just so many nuances to how you enjoy a movie and your thoughts on it, and I just like having a little extra wiggle room when I review something and give it a score. So I gave Terrifier 2 a 3.5 out of 5, which is a 70% to me, which is like a C minus or a C, which is average. And I think that that's what Terrifier 2 is. But now some people would say that if I was going to rate it right down the middle, I would give it a 2.5. 2.5 to me would be like a 50%. That would be failing. So I don't know. There's a lot of different ways to look at it. Okay. All right. So we're done talking about Avatar. Let me get this out of here. Oh, I guess she does have this image in here, so she's probably going to want me to promote this. But my wife is, starting to design some T-shirts, and she's got them in our T Public shop, which should be linked down below. I think if she did that, which I'm sure she did. But she designed a T-shirt yesterday for her store, and it's got a cute little popcorn and a cup of soda. And it says, "Babe, you complete me." So that's a nice shirt, and it is available. She's trying to come up with different designs for, shirt store. So if you want to purchase one of those, feel free to do so. Again, I think the link is down below. But there you go. I didn't want to steal her thunder by announcing those, but I feel like she would have wanted me to. I love the movie Men, Kevin. That was my second favorite movie of 2022. Second. I know it wasn't. My third. My third. I put Nope. Actually, see, I would shift everything because we just watched Banshees of Inisherin the other night, and that's probably my second favorite movie. But we watched that after I made the list, so then I would probably put Nope at 3, and then Men would be 4. Oh God, if you all have not seen Banshees of Inisherin, oh my God, talk about a movie that I went into it and I was like, I'm sure this is going to be good because it was hyped to the moon. And whenever somebody hypes something to the moon, I always come out of it not liking it as much as everybody else. But damn, that movie was every bit as good as what everybody said it was, and then some to me. I love that movie. So good. Yeah, if you all have not watched it yet, it's on HBO Max, and I highly, highly recommend it. Such an enjoyable dark comedy, but also like it's very fun and enjoyable and funny. But then it gets really dark and kind of disturbing, but it's still kind of hilarious in its disturbing nature. It's a hard movie to describe, but it's so good. So good. Okay, let's see. What are we going to talk about next? What are we going to talk about next? Let's talk about Wednesday. Wednesday got renewed for season 2. So, I know there was some rumblings about. We only watched the first episode of Wednesday, and I think we watched it on Thanksgiving actually when it dropped. I thought it was okay. I thought the show was okay, from what I saw, and I was willing to keep watching it, but my wife was just like, "I don't want to watch this at all." But I might pick it back up because my daughter's been showing interest in it. I think they like show Wednesday and like some of the YouTube videos she watched, so she's kind of interested in watching it. So I might pick it back up with her at some point and give it a real chance. So I know there was some rumblings that Amazon was apparently going to take this over, or Netflix lost the rights or something, but I guess they got everything squared away because there's going to be a season 2 of Wednesday, which why wouldn't there be? This show apparently is like the highest viewed show or anything on Netflix. I think did it like surpass Stranger Things or something crazy like that. So of course they would do a season 2. That would be a no brainer. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with all the stories. So we got the Evil Dead Rise right here. I don't know why my wife wanted to talk about this, but she put the poster up. I already did a reel or a short on YouTube about this, talking about how much it sucks and I hate it. And it's just, oh my God, it looks like it looked like something I'd find at the Dollar Tree, to be honest. It looks like a cover I would find at the Dollar Tree. Only take Evil Dead Rise off and put Zombie Mommy Spooky Zombie Mommy or something generic on it, and that would be the movie. So it's a horrible poster, especially when you compare it to all the other posters in the damn franchise. Oh my God. Talk about some of the most iconic horror posters of all time. And I get it. Just the first poster. Okay, cool. Where's the second one? I hope to God it's better than this, because this is bullshit. And I don't care if it's the first poster or the second poster or what the hell it is, but you don't want this crap selling your movie. Like, God, like what kind of artists are doing these movie posters nowadays? Why don't they get some of the artists that are doing some of the physical media covers? Like some of that shit is awesome. Like get some of those guys to do your posters. Like what's going on? Anyway, you got another poster rant. What else we got here? What's going on here? Would Brendan Fraser make another Mummy film? And Brendan Fraser apparently said, I'm not opposed to it. I don't know an actor who doesn't want a job. I don't think I've been this famous and unsalaried at the same time in my professional life. So sign me up. I don't think I've been this famous and unsalaried. Oh, okay. Okay. I think he's saying that, look, I need some damn money. Like I'm famous as hell, but like I need some damn money. I'm out of money. That's kind of funny. Yeah, freaking Brendan Fraser, man. Like what happened? I don't get what happened to Brendan Fraser. He just went away for a long time. I thought I heard there was some controversy or something with him, but I don't think there was. He just kind of went away. So would I be down for a Mummy 4? I never saw the third Mummy because it looked like trash. But if they make like a more of a direct sequel to the second one, I don't know. Could they do a sequel to the third one where it left off? I guess go for it. I'll watch the third one. But I mean, I love the first two Mummy movies. I love the first Mummy movie. That's my favorite. And then the second one was good too. I mean, it's got the whole CGI Scorpion King rock mess at the end, but it's just kind of what the early 2000s was. I remember seeing that in theaters and loving it. So yeah, I mean, give Brendan Fraser every freaking job. It's freaking Brendan Fraser. He's amazing. Give him all the jobs. Damn it. God needs some money. Got to respect that. God did freaking Encino Man. He deserves it. What about an Encino Man 2? That's what we need. That's what we freaking need. Sean Astin, Pauly Shore, Brendan Fraser, bring them all back. Encino Man 2, Airheads 2. Do a whole like Brendan Fraser sequel. All of his movies. Just go on tour. Brendan Fraser's sequel tour. I'd be down for it. All right. What we got? Bautista has confirmed Guardians of the Galaxy 3 will be his last MCU movie. I don't believe that's true. I think he'll come back and do something. He'll come back for a cameo or something at some point. I don't believe that that'll be his last movie. It'll be his last movie, I guess, that he's starring in. But I don't think that'll be his last movie. Look, Bautista comes from a world where money talks. Okay, wrestling. Okay, you're always looking for the highest position and the highest salary. And if they slap a couple mil down and say Bautista come cameo in this Marvel movie, we think it would be fun, he's gonna do it. So it's not his last movie. But I do respect the sentiment here, because he also said that he went on to say that he wants to kind of go away from these type of roles, comic book movie roles, and kind of go into more like serious territory as an actor, which I respect, even though that's kind of weird considering his character in Glass Onion. I love Glass Onion. I really enjoyed that movie, but his character is very goofy in that movie, and he's like, I want to get away from the goofy characters and go towards my more like serious films. But I will say, I've been saying this ever since I saw Blade Runner 2049. Like, if there's any wrestler turned actor that's going to win an Oscar, it's going to be Bautista. Like, he has that potential. Like, John Cena and The Rock do not have the potential to win an Oscar, in my opinion. Maybe The Rock if he gets the right role at the right time. John Cena, no. No. But you know what? Never say never. But Bautista, to me, has got the potential, like what he did in just 5 minutes in Blade Runner 2049, just all the emotions and just his performance was amazing. He was only in the movie for like 5 minutes. I was like, damn, Bautista can freaking act. And he's been great in mostly everything he's been in. So yeah. But I don't believe that'll be his last. He'll be back. He'll be back. What do you guys think? Huh? All right. What do we got here? We got 4 more topics. Oh, okay. We got more Dave Bautista. So this is going into what I just talked about. I never wanted to be the next Rock. I just want to be a good effing actor, a respected actor. Well, you're on your way, Bautista. You're on your way, I think. And he was also in Dune. Like he was good in Dune as well. So yeah. Props to Bautista. All right. Where are we going next? Oh, we got some Flash stuff. What are we talking about the Flash? WB execs are reportedly willing to move forward with Ezra Miller's Flash in the new DCU. Give me a fucking break. No, they're not. There's no way. There's no way that James Gunn and them, after axing everything that they've done, Henry Cavill, The Rock, you're going to be willing to keep Ezra Miller in your DC universe after all this crap. First off, he's not even that damn good as the Flash. Like, I don't really care for his character and his performance as the character at all. I think he's like a knockoff freaking Tom Holland as Peter Parker. So you're not losing anything by getting rid of him. So why would you keep him? It doesn't make any sense. Just put his movie out, give us Michael Keaton. That's all I really want to see anyway, and then be done with it. So this to me, like, is just bullshit. There's no way in hell, in my opinion. I could be wrong though. Maybe they just really love Ezra Miller. I don't know. Oh, let's see. What is this? Bryan Cranston will return as Walter White in a Super Bowl ad. What is he holding? Is that like a Dorito or something? Popcorners. Okay, well, that's cool, I guess. It'd be cool to see Bryan Cranston back as Walter White. Sure. Why not? Why not? All right, we got one more topic. So if any of y'all got any closing thoughts, leave them in the chat. Leave them in the chat. Black Panther Wakanda Forever is coming to Disney Plus on February 1st. So like I said, I just said earlier, the Blu-ray is supposed to come out on February the 7th. So I have to think that that date's probably going to change. I don't see them putting the physical release with Disney Plus that short a time frame. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. It's probably going to change to more like early March or something for Wakanda Forever. But maybe they'll put them both out at once, the physical and the streaming option. But yeah, if they're coming out that soon together, like I won't even bother watching Wakanda Forever on Disney Plus. I'll just wait to buy the 4K and I'll watch it that way. But yeah, I'm excited to see it because I missed that one in the theaters. So I'll be excited to check that one out for sure. Let me know if you are, Laura. All right, we got 45 people in here, 46 people. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button for me. Better yet, hit the like button for Michelle. The poor thing is sick up there, sick as a dog. She needs your support, and I would appreciate it. Let me go back through the chat real quick for you guys, and then we're going to get the heck out of here. Manual. This stream is making me realize how much work Michelle actually puts in on this channel. I figured you were the one who put all the news stories and graphics together. She was just the pretty well. See, Manuel. No, see, I work all day on Saturday, so she, usually I'll say I want to talk about this and this, and give her like a couple stories I really want to hit on, and like she takes over everything else and gets all this stuff set up. So no, she puts in most of the work in terms of the streams and all that kind of stuff. So there you go. So appreciate Michelle a little bit more, damn it. I heard it's coming soon, Kevin. I heard it's coming soon. Yeah, that's a good movie. That's what I say. It's a good movie. I didn't think it was great. The ending kind of didn't love it. But the movie's good. Solid. Nice. Oh, it's bad, Cal. It's bad. Come on, Cal. Come on. You're an old school guy, man. You think back to the posters of the day. You think back to that classic the Evil Dead poster where the girl's reaching out, the freaking grave, the zombie hands coming up. Come on. Come on, dude. And you get that bullshit? Come on. You need to watch the 2013. It's awesome. It's awesome. I did not get Cool World. No, I didn't check out my letterbox. Oh, was it? That makes sense. How did you see it, Manuel? Y'all can see that? Y'all can see my wrap up? That makes sense because I did Stallone month and I watched 20 Sylvester Stallone movies that month. So that makes a lot of sense that Stallone would be my most watched actor. Because every other month that I did, I didn't lean that hard into it. Like Nicolas Cage month, I only watched like 6 or 7. Oh, let's see. Crossover Indiana Jones and The Mummy. Yep, I'm sure she will. I'm sure she will with a little rest. Mummy 2 is best for me. Scorpion King. I like Mummy 2. Be honest though, it's been a long time since I've seen that. I watched the first Mummy recently, and that one really held up for me. So it's been a while since I've seen the second one. No, not really, Kevin. I haven't even seen a Fast and Furious movie after 5. So I'm not a big fan of the newer ones. 5 was pretty good, but I like the old school Fast and Furious. Like when they actually did car racing and stuff and not just like heists and pure like action. They weren't like running around like Marvel superheroes. Like I like the old school, Fast and Furious stuff. Back when it was good. Back when Fast and Furious meant something, Monica. Maria says George of the Jungle. George of the Jungle needs a sequel too. Critical Drinker just today put out a pretty good critique for Glass Onion. He hits it right on the money. I haven't checked out Critical Drinker. I'll have to check him out. You didn't like Glass Onion, though, did you, Manuel? I liked it. Where he takes his shirt off anymore. Well, he doesn't have to take his shirt off. You know, he can leave his shirt on. We won't be Disney. Hated how he defended James Gunn. You know what sequel I really want for Brendan Fraser? Blast from the Past 2. That's what I want. That movie was amazing. I love Blast from the Past. Him, Alicia Silverstone, Christopher Walken. I think Sissy Spacek was also in the movie. That movie was great. I love that movie. Dave Foley was in the movie from Kids in the Hall. That's a good movie. Funny movie. Leave my elevator alone. Oh yeah, I do really want to see that. I do. I mean, it's M. Night Shyamalan, so it's like it could be a freaking train wreck disaster. But I'll go see any M. Night Shyamalan movie because he's just. It may not be good, but it's always original and fresh and interesting, even when it's not good. The most uninteresting movie that he's ever done is, well, actually two. After Earth. It's just like, what the hell is this? And then Avatar. Like that's not an original for him. Like that was an adaptation. So everything else though is great. I'm a big fan of M. Night Shyamalan. It's like outside of After Earth and Avatar, most of his stuff is interesting. You know, I even gained a little bit more appreciation for Lady in the Water when I rewatched it the past few years. Yeah, I mean, I've been talking about that for a while, but it's like, what does that look like at this point? Because they've been making the Flash since 2017. So, like, what's their reset look like in comparison to what James Gunn and their reset looks like? Because they just got hired and the Flash movie is supposedly done. So, like, what's the reset? You know, you got new people in charge. They've had new people in charge like every year since they've been making the Flash. So, there's no way they could have kept up with all those new changes of leadership. For what, Ben? He does kick ass and chew bubblegum. It was good. They Live is a freaking masterpiece. I love They Live. I'm getting that Steelbook for sure too. Even though it's a double dip, it's like I gotta get that Steelbook. I love They Live, and that freaking cover art is awesome. Michael Keaton got cut from The Flash. I heard that too. I hope that's not true. I heard that, but then I heard he was in it. So I've heard like both things. Oh, he wasn't back in action, wasn't he? Was he in Bedazzled too with Elizabeth Hurley? I don't know if I've seen that movie. I remember the previews. I hope she does too, Maria. I just replaced my username in the link with yours, and it shows me. Okay, cool. Who's my most watched director, Manuel? I'd be interested in knowing that. Brendan Fraser was amusing in Looney Tunes. Yeah, I'll have to check that one out. It's been a while since I've seen that. Yeah, Bedazzled. They cut Gal Gadot and Cavill out of the movie, so they're shaping the reset, I guess. Yeah. Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser's the man. But look, guys, look, we're at the ends. Well, that makes sense again because I did Hitchcock month and I watched at least. Yeah, because I watched a Hitchcock movie at the beginning of the year. So I probably watched 10 Hitchcock movies this year. So yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, look, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate you guys entertaining my ugly mug for an hour, and I apologize for Michelle not being here, but hopefully this makes you all appreciate her a little bit more moving forward. Hopefully it does, since she wasn't here and you know what these streams are like without her. They're not as good. They're not as good at all. But I appreciate you all for being here tonight and watching the show, and hit the like button if you haven't already. Also comment down below if you have any comments on any of the topics we talked about. If you're watching live, if you're watching on the replay, let me hear about it in the comment section below. turn on the bell notifications, and we'll be having a review for Megan sometime next week. That's definitely on the agenda. Also, so we'll have some other stuff as well. I'll have some other stuff. We'll watch some other stuff and give our thoughts. Do some. We got some stuff cooking. But look, I appreciate you guys watching. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your weekend. And I'll see you guys later.